Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Disney Craft Girl here. Do you like my do today? It's called I Had to Work Today. Yeah, kind of got some frizzies going on. Hey, but I'm rocking it. It's all good. Alright, so today's craft, I'm going to be making a wreath that is Up, the movie Up inspired. I saw this really cute idea on Pinterest, and I'm just kind of gonna Lizify it up. Yeah, I just made up that word. So I don't know if you've ever seen those Deco mesh wreaths that are really kind of poofy. They're just really fun and sparkly. So again, I'm kind of melding two ideas into one. So let's see what happens. Alright, so materials that I've chosen for this craft are obviously Deco mesh. So if you're wondering what I meant by Deco mesh, this is what Deco mesh is. I don't know if any of you guys have seen any of those. I think they're tons of fun, and they have glitter in them, so I love them. And look what else I found. Glue sticks with glitter. So exciting. I've got multiple different colors of felt. I'm going to be constructing a house that looks like the house from Up. So I've got some black for the windows, and of course, you know, all those different colors that are in the Up house. So the yellow, the pink, the blue, purple. I've got different shades of each one just so that I can make it to the way I want it. We're going to use water balloons, because what's up without balloons? Some string, very important. Some cotton balls. I think you guys probably know what those are for some fun clouds. And I am going to use some lettering, and you'll see why. We'll make that a surprise. Pipe cleaners, and I chose blue so that they match with the Deco mesh, so you can't see them too much. Now this is a big wire wreath. I don't know if you can kind of see this texture here of what it looks like. I've chosen a big one because that's the size I want. I know they come in multiple sizes. You know, if you want to make this, just pick the size you want and go for it. And then just some cardstock just to stabilize some things. So just a big piece of poster board or cardstock. Okay friends, so this is kind of just a rough look of what the house is going to look like. I was just looking at a picture on the internet of what the house was, getting as close to it as I could with the felt that I had. What's nice about the Up house is it's basically just a bunch of rectangle squares and triangles, so that makes it a bit easier to cut for someone that is not an artist. I am not an artist by any means, I'm just crafty, but I noticed it's easier to cut a straight line with felt if you just fold it and then cut down that straight line. And I was going to put black felt in the windows, but I decided to just use black permanent marker instead. It was just faster for me, and I liked it. And as you can see, there's just little stripes there, a black roof. You can see the porch and the door, the 3 little windows. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm going to glue this. I'm actually going to use tacky glue to this cardstock so that it's sturdy when I apply it to the wreath later. Okay, so while this is drying, I'm going to start applying to my cardstock my water balloons, and I'm sure you saw in here I added some balloons with those some clouds, those aren't balloons, with some cotton balls. What I thought was really cool is if you poke the center through, you kind of get like a puffier look with it, and just kind of play with it so it looks more like a natural cloud instead of just a cotton ball with glue on there. So this one's kind of fun too. I like them. I like to poke them. Anyway, so now I'm going to make my big ball of balloons that you'll see will attach on the opposite side. So here's just a quick dry run of what it's gonna look like. So here's my big wreath. We're gonna put the house probably down here somewhere, and then the bubble of all the big balloons up there with all the string coming off the top and attaching to the bottom here. So that just gives you an idea of what my mind is thinking. Let me go ahead and apply the balloons to the cardstock. Okay my friends, so now that I've attached all my little balloons onto some cardstock and my little house is all drying, the next step is to move on to the actual Deco mesh wreath. So this is when you're going to want that wire wreath frame Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to knock you guys over. And this is when we're going to use our pipe cleaners. I have seen that some tutorials recommend that you cut them in half because that's all that you'll need. So let's go ahead and cut these in half. Okay, and then what you're going to do is, okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm threading it through. It's on top of this first one, see? Going under the middle two and up through here. Okay? And then you twist it. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Okay? So I'll do that on all the middles. And up and through and twist. Can you see that? So it's twisting it around one another like that. So I'm going to do that on all the middle parts, but then I'm also going to take my pipe cleaners. Okay. Cut it in half. Because I'm sure you saw I had two different colors of Deco mesh. So I've got a main color, which is my long one, and then an accent color, which is my short one. And I'll weave the two colors in with one another. So then the other step is just doing them on the outer ring. Okay, just like we did before. Twisty, twisty, twisty. And on the under. See that? Can you see okay? So just going on that underside. Right there. Give me a few minutes, I'll be back and I'll have all my pipe cleaners on here. Alright, so now you can see I've got all the pipe cleaner attached here. And instead of doing just the one little bar, I learned that it's better to do in between for all of them. That way they don't slide around as much and twist around. So now we're going to take the big long ones. See how sparkly that is? How fun is that? And we're going to do like a little puff method. So I've also got a tape measure here because they recommend that you use 9 inches for each little puff. So I'm going to take the ends here. That first end, see all this? You could also use this for a frozen one, I guess. Look how pretty that blue is. And I'm going to scrunch it all together. So just kind of pull it all, scrunch it all. See how you can see all the ends right there. And I'm going to go and do all my middle ones first. So I'm going to place it in there. We're going to twist. I like to kind of just pull down really hard and twist once with my index and my thumb. Just twist like that. Okay, then get a little bit more mesh here. So what I'm going to do, because I like to be as precise as I can be, I have got this right here, my measuring tape, and we're going to do another 9 inches. So to about there. Gather another bit all the way around. Make it puff. So see how I'm making it puff in my fingers? Find the next center loop. Okay. And we're going to place it right in there. Okay. Pinch, pull down as hard as you can, like that, and twist. Okay, I'm going to go around the whole center, do all the center ones, and come back and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I completed the first round by going through all the center ones, and you can already start to see how it is starting to take shape. The next step that I'm going to take is I'm going to do all of the ones that are up and below, and then I'm also going to weave in that secondary complementary color. See how it's just a little bit different, it's a little bit brighter, and the glitter is just a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing the rest of this, and then we'll come back and you'll see what it looks like with me. Okay guys, I don't know about you, but I think this looks so cute and so fun. fun. I had no idea making deco mesh wreaths were so easy. It's just making the little poof, finding the next little pipe cleaner, and just twisting it. And I just kind of wove the other color in and out. And what I plan on doing, so I have like a blank one here. That's probably where I'm going to put like my up house to kind of cover that little spot. So that's probably where I'll put the house. And then up here is where I'm going to put the balloons. And then I'm just going to add like little clouds throughout the whole thing. Oh my gosh, I am just in love with this. How cute do you guys think it is? Because I think it's absolutely adorable. So I'm going to warm up my glue gun, and I'm going to attach the house and my big balloon of balloons and add the strings, add some clouds, and I'll come back and we'll see a finished product. Okay, my friends, here is the final reveal. Remember how I told you I was going to use those letters for later? Adventure is out there. There's my balloon with some clouds, and there's the house, and of course we've got the string. So there, it's all done. I think it is just one of the cutest things I've ever made. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so what did you think? I think it is tons of fun. I've never done a deco mesh wreath before, and I loved adding that little up theme to it. You know, it's going to be hanging up on a wall, so it's going to look like it's floating through the air. I thought it was tons of fun. Please tell me what you thought of it in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel, Disney Craft Girl. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I'll see you next week. Bye!